Greetings, this is Vlodril and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Ooh. What's this? I don't want to leave yet.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
I want to look around.
I'm here.
Nice and easy.
Light,
Just
flame,
like
and sound.
Just how I like it.
We'll keep to ourselves.
No. No one cares about that, and that's the last area here. Go down this way. Ark is moving much faster due to the item, I guess. That gives him +1 move. Okay. Exceptional leather armor, don't care. What is? Also don't care. Game is very pretty.
Be cautious. Be constant.
I don't think we can go this way. Alright, have we checked this? No, I'm not sure how you get here. Maybe you can't get here. Will this be one area per god? Because I think I went to all the areas. Alright, we'll see. Save. All right. This looks different. Potions, I don't care.
Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen?
Oh, that's sales, okay. Can I speak to him? No. Maringo fan suckling. What? Grants suppress affliction. Maybe. I guess you don't have any rings, so why not? Anyone else ringless? No. Another one. I wonder if I may need this. Let's see, deflection +5. How much deflection do I have? Yeah, sure, good enough. No. Preservation. Yep. Keep it. Definitely keep it. You, on the other hand, do not have enough deflection. Alright. He already has one, so he doesn't need a second. Sure.
I am trusting you to remain loyal to the gods in this.
That's nice.
There's then me to answer to. But you will answer to me as well.
I wonder if he's talking, if I remember things from my past. I think that's what's happening here.
All right then.
Belt of power. +2 might, +2 resolve. That's pretty fucking good. What do you have in the belt? Crap. That's much better. But you already have might, right? Isn't that suppressed? We'll see. Yeah, you get the resolve but not the might. Well, good enough. What else gives you might? No, not that. Not that. No. Wait a minute. Aha, this thing. Okay. So why not? Yeah. Yeah, you already have better. Alright.
I wouldn't ask this were there any other choice.
What did you ask?
This is a missionary, same as I was, taught the wrong things as I was.
This is a nice way to see some flashbacks from your previous life.
I'm ready.
Well, I may need you to heal,
Of course.
to rest before.
Osionis. They have held off many would-be invaders.
This is basically previously on Pillars of Eternity.
You are ready to give a confession?
Yep.
I'm ready to hear one from you.
Alright, this will be the last area, so let's sleep. And do it. Alright, where the hell is she? There we go. Oh, that's huge! The other ones were much smaller, I think. Theos, you have come to circular room, grand and domed. Its walls, yeah. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and are all questions. At the base of the pillar stands Theos, a look of concern on his face. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all others, spinning madly in your mind, but you don't dare ask it yet. You need some admission from him first, some hint of the veracity of your suspicions.
You are far from your post, Inquisitor. What brings you here? It has many uses, but its purpose is to bring structure to the chaos that surrounds it. They are monuments to Woodica's greatest servants among my people.
Liar.
I hope to join them myself one day, but my work is not yet complete. That woman sought only to destroy the foundations of peace and civility that my people sacrificed everything to build.
Was the entire Inquisition based on a lie?
The Inquisition was based on the need to cut the flesh from a rotting wound.
What is this place?
We are in a sanctum holy to Woodica. There are others like it in service to the other gods. I come here often to pray for her counsel, and in this space I
You're so
may
full
be
of
assured
shit.
that she hears me.
You are second now, having lost all patience for tact. No more evasions. You have to know. Everything you believed. Everything you have done for the gods. Did you lie to me when you said the gods would absolve my sins? Theos says nothing. Are there no gods?
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked? Something men can turn to in their darkest moments when their days seem only like bridges from one tragedy to the next. Our gods are all these things.
Alright. With Theos every word, you find yourself losing control of a boiling cauldron of rage and doubt and fear and hopelessness until you can take it no more. Are there no gods?
We are in a sacred place within earshot of the gods themselves. This is not the time. You've been through much these past few months. You will return home and you will rest. When you feel you have recovered, you may rejoin us at the trials. The Inquisition is far from over, and I will have need of you. There are many who continue to spread the lies of the apostate. The Inquisition will not end until we have pronounced judgment on all of them.
His eyes linger on you, and there is no mistaking the threat behind it, and your rage shrinks at the image of an iron will in your mind, monolithic and caked with the dried blood of thousands. You do not ask your question again. So, we feared for what would happen to us, I guess. Okay. Alright, let's see.
How did you find it?
I didn't. It was Lady Webb.
Another in a string of acts of petty defiance. For all her knowledge, she always preferred spite over reason.
He loved you.
Then she should have obeyed. I ask one thing of all my followers. She was incapable. A waste of rare talent and intellect.
Her talent and intellect were too great for her to live as your servant.
What of your cohorts, then? They have followed you to their deaths. Is it loyalty that brings them here? Or is it, as my agents suggest, that they have no direction of their own?
Ooh.
You worshipped Aethys, did you not?
Your spies are good. What gave me away? The cape?
Yet when your god needed you the most, you chose your country.
Eder frowns, irritated.
We were being invaded. Not by anyone who was acting like a god.
Then I should think your hometown gave you a hero's welcome when you returned.
They made cake. Hard to blame people for losing faith when it's the gods who are misbehaving.
The gods argue over how best to prevent Kith society from destroying itself. These disruptions would not be necessary were mortal instinct not so diseased. What of you, Orlan? My agents tell me you are far from home, both in distance and in years. Have your friends proven a worthy distraction from the pain of ostracism?
Ostracism? Is that the name for the groin rash your mother gave me? Don't fool yourself, old man. You know nothing about me.
Enlighten me, then. Is it Gallowayne you serve, or is it WoW?
I serve no one, but I embrace the teaching of WoW. The eyeless face does not have servants, only students.
But such difficulty on the way. If you had only accepted that perhaps you were fit to serve neither god, just as you were unfit to serve your tribe, you might have saved yourself the trouble.
Perhaps you're too young to understand these things, Theos, or mayhap too simple-minded. Without difficulty along the way, one isn't much of a student to WoW.
Great, this is the speak sarcastically to each other part of the game or movie.
Yet I suspect you amount to little in your god's eyes in either case.
Duran stares at Theos with a beast snarl. Theos watches him calmly.
You built a weapon that delivered exactly as promised.
I served my goddess as you did yours.
Yet the other builders were slain, 11 of a dozen. Why not you? Were you somehow different? Redeemable in your god's sight?
Duran.
Whatever desire I had to be redeemed in her eyes was weakness, purged by the Watcher's sight.
Or was it merely that your goddess wanted you dead as well, and your delusions of importance prevented you from seeing the obvious?
I like how the Blackhound is there.
A whore's beguiling charms, nothing more. But the spell's broke now, Theos. The trial's over. I know friend from foe, and I've come here now to see a foe repaid.
You were able to destroy a god because another god wished it. Without her hand to guide you, you could not strike at a god any more than you could strike the sky. You are impotent, and not just from the pox. I understand your Duke's bells gave you a mission.
The orders do not absolve me of my greater responsibility to the safety and well-being of the Republics. You might wanna skip over this one, Theos. Don't wanna pick a fight you can't win.
Yet you disobeyed. Something you already have a reputation for. They will know, of course. If it had been for a worthy cause, they might have forgiven you. But I don't see them pursuing animancy after seeing what it's done here. They trusted you, and you disappointed.